Fantastic. All right, John, head to the mound.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
The 2024 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2024 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutschall. Glad to be with you here tonight as we get ready for the final home regular season game of 2024 here for the Strasburg Express, as the 22-17 Express hosts the 16-21 Woodstock River Bandits. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutschall. Glad to be with you as we get ready for some county rivalry baseball with the River Bandits and the Express. Grant Adams gets the start tonight for the Express. Adams is a 6'2" righty out of the University of West Florida. And the lineup he will face for the opposing Woodstock River Bandits. Leading off and playing right, it's Drew Leinenbach. Batting second is Luke Keister, the second baseman. Batting third is Joey Pagano, the left fielder. Batting fourth, the cleanup man, the first baseman, Ryan Wilson. Batting fifth is Preston Joy, the shortstop. J.T. Andorowski, the center fielder, will bat sixth. Trevor Hansen, the third baseman, will bat seventh. Batting eighth and doing the catching is Brady Whitaker, and batting ninth for Woodstock is the designated hitter, Logan Duffy. About ready for baseball here. Leinenbach steps in. The first pitch of the game is inside for ball one at 7:04. One and 0 count to Drew Leinenbach, the right fielder from Woodstock. The pitch, swing and a foul back. Leinenbach out of North Florida. For this River Bandits team, they're just playing out the end of the string here in 2024. They will not be heading to the postseason this year. Meanwhile, for Strasburg, they're going to be playing in a play-in game tomorrow night right here in Strasburg. That pitch, on Thursday. Tomorrow's an off day. Pitch is a strike. It's 1-2. The Express will host either Newmarket or Winchester on Thursday. Nothing's official yet, so I'm not going to put out a team name, but swinging a ground ball left side, softly hit. Charging LaSala. He's got to hurry. Throw to first. Not in time. And a leadoff infield single for Leinenbach and the River Bandits here in the first.
We are very, 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 very pleased to announce the presence tonight of Butch and Carmen Barnes. Big round of applause for Butch and Carmen. They have been through a lot. Butch and Carmen, welcome back, folks. From Shenandoah University, second baseman, number 1, Luke Keister.
One on, nobody out. Showing bunt is Luke Keister, the second baseman from Shenandoah. He takes a ball 1-0. Keister out of Penn Laird, Virginia, 5'9" righty, 165. Manning second base tonight for the River Bandits. 1-0. The pitch shows. He pops it up. First base side. It's going to be caught by Ingram. And there's one out here in the first. One up, one down here. Or excuse me, a man on with one out now. And here's Joey Pagano.
Number 26, Joey Pagano.
Pagano out of Harford Community College from Ridgewood, New Jersey. 5'11", lefty, 190. The pitch from Adams. Fastball high, 1-0. Numbers for Adams in just an inning and 2/3. He has an inflated ERA, looking for his first strikeout in his short time with Strasburg. He's now thrown exactly 2 innings. Pagano batting .304 with 4 RBIs and just 46 at-bats. The pitch misses 2-0. 2-0 the count with Drew Leinenbach at first. No, 1 out in the top of the first here. Strasburg and Woodstock. The 2-0. Breaking ball is in there. It's 2-1. Turning out to be a beautiful night at the ballpark. Much nicer than a lot of the games that we've had to experience so far this year. Third to first, back in is Leinenbach. And looking at these two teams coming in, obviously Woodstock, not the season they were looking to have. A lot of up and downs throughout the year, I would say. Some winning streaks, some losing streaks. That one is a called strike. And it's 2-2. Woodstock, one thing about it, they have practically a full roster, even as they have been eliminated. Strasburg working about 10 or 15 guys short. That one's in the dirt, 3-2. But there are a few teams that still have very full rosters. Woodstock coming in, they've won 3 in a row, 6 out of their last 10, but they're going to come up just a couple of games shy of making the postseason here with this new playoff structure in 2024. Runner goes, the pitch is a called strike 3. Throw to second, they're going to call it ball 4. Now they're going to appeal, and he did not go. From our vantage point, looked like a fastball right in the middle of the plate. Might have been a little bit up.
The first baseman for Middle Georgia.
So it will be a walk to Pagano. No stolen base for Leinenbach. So the River Bandits are threatening here, and again, a common theme for the Express. Never a clean first inning for whatever reason. Ryan Wilson, most dangerous hitter in this lineup, swings and misses. It's 0-1. Wilson out of Middle Georgia College from McDonough, Georgia. 6'1" righty, 205. Comes in batting .300. 4 home runs, 27 RBIs. 0-1. Breaking ball from Adams misses. It's 1-1. Defense tonight behind Grant Adams. Chisholm's in left, Schmidt's in center, and Castillo's in right. Henderson's at the hot corner at third. LaSala's at short. Bianchina's at second. Ingram's at first, and Mendoza's the catcher. 1-1, the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Woodstock was rained out last night against Purcellville. The umpires had already gotten onto the field. Lineups were read out, and then surprisingly, it rained. So they did not finish that, didn't even start that game. Strasburg was off last night. 1-2, swing and a foul back. And it's still a ball and 2 strikes. So Purcellville will be the #1 seed in the North Division. And in the South, it will be the Charlottesville Tom Sox, an always dangerous team. Tell you, that championship series is going to be weird for the two teams that play each other. 1-2, runners go. The pitch is a ball. Throw to second, and safe. Getting in there safely is Pagano. It'll be a double steal. Leinenbach to third. And now the count is 2-2, so a base hit likely makes it 2-0 here in the first inning. This is one thing, regardless of if it's Newmarket or Winchester on Thursday, Strasburg cannot fall behind 1-0 like they seem to always do here at home. 2-2. Swing and a foul ball down the right field line towards the River Bandits bullpen. It's out of play.
Please return all foul balls to the train station. In exchange, you'll get a freeze pop.
River Bandits are here to win. They pretty much ended the Winchester Royals' playoff chances, or at least really took a hit to their chances. Here's a liner up the middle. It's a base hit. And it is 1-0 River Bandits. So again, the struggles continue for the Express in the first. Falling behind again, it's 1-0. It's just puzzling to say the least.
Shortstop for Mercer, #10, Preston Joy.
Leinenbach scores after his leadoff single on an infield grounder. Credit Wilson with an RBI single. Here's Preston Joy, switch hitting shortstop. He takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Joy out of Mercer from Valdosta, Georgia, 5'11", 185. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on him. It's 0-2. Other games around the league tonight. Harrisonburg's at Charlottesville. Winchester's at Purcellville. 7:30 Front Royals at Newmarket, and Waynesboro's at Stanton. Culpeper has forfeited today to Covington. That's in the dirt, 1-2. Evidently that game meaningless, even though when you look in the standings, they're completely tied. But evidently Covington, or one of the teams has the tiebreaker. I can't remember which team has it, but both finished 20-20. Swinging a pop up in the center, shallow, and it's going to drop. It's 2-0. So the River Bandits start strong here tonight. Little blooper. Schmidt couldn't get there. So 2-0. Here's JT Anarosky, the center fielder. Anarosky, the batter, out of DeSales University. And he swings and drives one to left center field. Moving to his left is Chisholm. He will stop and make the catch, holding the runners at first and second. And there are 2 outs. Pretty well struck ball there by Anarosky, but able to get there is Chisholm. 2 outs now for Trevor Hansen, the third baseman. Hansen out of Manhattan College from Skillman, New Jersey, 6'4", 220. Dimensions here at First Bank Park are much different than they are at Woodstock at Falcon Field. Deepest part of the park here is completely reversed with Woodstock. It's 365 to center, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, down the lines here, just 300 feet. Woodstock, it's about 325, and then the gaps in Woodstock can get up to about 370. So a much different picture than we have here in Strasburg. 0-1 to Hansen. The pitch. Breaking ball in there, 0-2. Hansen, 266 average, 12 for 45 with a home run and 9 RBIs in his time with the River Bandits. Adams looking for a strike to send this to the bottom of the first. Looks in for a while, getting his sign. He comes set. The righty kicks and deals, and that's a liner into right on an 0-2 pitch. It'll be down for a base hit. It's going to be 3-0 as the ball is cut off. And now the throw to third, not in time. So things spiraling early for the Express. Wilson scores from first. Joy makes it to third. RBI single for Hansen as he was behind 0-2 in the count. Brings up Brady Whitaker, the catcher.
Now batting the catcher from Radford, number 18, Brady Whitaker.
Yeah, this Strasburg team, you know, obviously not feeling good heading into the playoffs. They have not been playing well at all over the last 2 to 3 weeks. And again, this early in the games, just falling behind. Doesn't matter who they're playing. They could be playing Purcellville, they could be playing Winchester or Front Royal or Woodstock. It doesn't matter. They're just continuing to fall behind in every single game when they're home. And as a result, they have to try to make great comebacks, and sometimes they've done it. But you can't really put that on your offense to do that every single night. So it's going to be a real test on Thursday to see how they start out. If they could get a scoreless first on Thursday, that would be big time. Whitaker, the catcher, steps in and takes a strike. It's 0-1. Brady out of Radford from Ridgely, West Virginia, excuse me. Swinging a ground ball left side, that's going to be through, and it's 4-0. So Whitaker, who came into the game batting 200 with 9 RBIs, makes it 200 plus with 10 RBIs. 5 hits in the inning for the River Bandits.
The DH from the University of Pittsburgh, number 15, Logan Duffy.
So credit Whitaker with an RBI single. Woodstock starter Tyler Strickland is going to have a nice lead to work with. Duffy, the batter, Logan Duffy, out of Pittsburgh. Swings and fouls it away. It's 0-1. Duffy from Toms River, New Jersey, 6'1", lefty, 195. He's the 9th man to bat here in the first. Could look back to that walk with 1 out on a close pitch that was called ball 4. Things have gone down after that, 0-1. That's in there, 0-2. 0-2 the count to Duffy, batting .250 with a home run and 5 driven in. This Woodstock team is scrappy, even though they have been eliminated. The 0-2. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked up by Mendoza, 1-2. Again, Tyler Strickland will be on the mound tonight for the River Bandits. Strickland out of UNC Pembroke from Hope Mills, North Carolina. He's a 6'7", 230-pound right-hander. And he has some velocity on that fastball. 1-2 the count. The pitch. That's low, 2-2. Thirty-fourth pitch of the inning for Adams is a fastball called a ball, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming up. Runners will be on the move. If Duffy can reach, Woodstock will bat around. The pitch. Ball 4.
Right fielder number 34, Drew Leinenbach.
So, in the first inning, a new column will be made in the Bob Carpenter scorebook as Woodstock bats again, or will bat around. Here's Drew Leinenbach, who led off the game with an infield single to shortstop. The pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far in the inning. But Strasburg has walked a couple and given up the 5 hits. Leinenbach takes high, 1-1. Fastball swung on and hit into center field. Schmidt under it, and he makes the catch, and the inning is over. Woodstock bats around in inning number 1. They score 4 runs on 5 hits. They leave the bases full. We go to the bottom of the first. Express coming up to bat. Welcome back to Strasburg. We go to the bottom of the first inning. A.J. Bianchina, the leadoff man, gets in a 1-0 count and then flies out to right field. Making the catch is Leinenbach for the first out here in the first.
The third baseman from Lackawanna College.
Tyler Strickland on the mound tonight for the Woodstock River Bandits. As I said, Strickland out of UNC Pembroke. Comes into the game with 28 and now 2/3 under his belt. 30 strikeouts and a 5 ERA. Bianchina, the leadoff man, lined out to right, playing second tonight. Here's Brooks Henderson, the third baseman. He takes a strike, 0-1. Batting third will be Connor Chisholm, the left fielder. Batting fourth and playing right, it's Eddie Castillo. Batting fifth, Carter Schmidt, the center fielder. Sixth is the catcher, Gio Mendoza. Seventh, the designated hitter, MJ Phillips. 0-1. That's a strike at the knees. Batting eighth is Chase Ingram, the first baseman, and rounding out the Express lineup tonight, the shortstop, Anthony LaSala. Quickly 0-2 to Brooks Henderson, the third baseman for the Express. 3 for 9 so far with 3 RBIs. He's out of Lackawanna College, and he takes a strike 3 called. And there are 2 outs. So it looks like things have widened out up back there.
Left fielder from Ole Miss,
Not necessarily strikes in the top of the inning, but they are now. So 2 outs now for Connor Chisholm, the left fielder out of Ole Miss. Chisholm from Madison, Mississippi. 2 outs here in the bottom of the inning for the Express. Woodstock wearing their warm-up tops tonight, no jerseys. Swinging a pop-up left field. And this is going to be a 1-2-3 inning if Pagano can make the catch, and he does. Quick and easy for Strickland. We go to the second, 4-0 Woodstock. You're watching Express Baseball on the Strasburg Express Baseball Network. Four to nothing River Bandits as we go to the top of the second inning. It'll be Luke Keister, Joey Pagano, and Ryan Wilson for Woodstock. The pitch to Keister finds the outside corner, strike 1. Woodstock batted around in the first inning, scoring 4 runs on 5 hits. Keister swings and grounds ball to the right side. Bianchina fields and throws to first in time. And a quick out number 1 here in the second.
Left fielder number 26, Joey Pagano.
Here's Joey Pagano, walked his first time up, all the way back in inning number 1. And he takes a strike, 0-1. 0-1 from Adams. Swing and a pop-up left field coming in Chisholm. He's got a beat on it. 2 outs. Suddenly the teams are swinging early and often.
First baseman number 36, Ryan Wilson.
Here's Ryan Wilson. He singled in a run his first time up. Express looking for a 1-2-3 inning. which have been hard to come by. That's a strike, 0-1. Wilson awaits the pitch. That's in the dirt. Looked like he nearly went around. He did. 0-2. So quickly 0-2 to Ryan Wilson here in the top of the second. Wilson, the 4-hitter. The kick in the pitch. Fastball up and in. 1-2. That pitch there, if you're going to waste it, you want it to be maybe a little bit higher than that even. You don't want Wilson to be able to drive a ball in an 0-2 count like that. 1-2. Here's a breaking ball swung on and lined in the right. Castillo's there. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Express. And Grant Adams in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Strasburg coming up to bat. They'll send up 4-5-6 when we return on the Express Baseball Network.
From San Jack College North, number 9, Eddie Castillo.
4-0 Woodstock as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Thank you for joining us here tonight on the 23rd of July in 2024 from Strasburg, Virginia. Express and River Bandits in the North Division. Kyle Gutschall with you. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. Also Stretch Internet audio-only broadcast. The batter's Eddie Castillo, the right fielder from San Jacinto College North. And Strickland, after the 1-2-3 inning deals, and finds the outside corner, strike one. So maybe the weather is affecting how things are being operating, or how things are operating now. I don't know. 0-1. And strike two. Oh, and 2 the count. Castillo batting .226, 5 home runs, 19 RBIs. They go out there again. This time it's low, 1-2. Castillo, Schmidt, and Mendoza due up for the Express here in the bottom of the second. Strickland takes a deep breath, kicks and delivers. And strike 3 called. So Strickland goes right back to that extended outside corner. And there's 1 out. Carter Schmidt out of Randolph-Macon College. Bats from the left side, 305 average with a home run and 9 RBIs, and he takes a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. And that's called outside, 1-1. Strasburg looking for their first base runner of this ball game with 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Schmidt from Glen Allen, Virginia, 5'11", 190. Pitch is swung on and popped up into center. Coming in is Andorowski. He's got a beat, makes the catch, 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down for Strasburg here in the 2nd. Here's Gio Mendoza, the catcher. Mendoza, the catcher from the College of Central Florida. He's out of Tampa Bay, Florida, or Tampa, Florida. 5'11", 190. And a strike called. Strickland peppering the strike zone with the fastball, 0-1. "15 pitches, 12 of those have been strikes so far, the 0-1. This time too far out, 1-1. Do have some breeze here at the ballpark. Again, an enjoyable night weather-wise. Overcast, some breeze. 1-1. Mendoza takes outside, 2-1. Gio in 12 at-bats. He's 3 for 12 with a couple of RBIs. Express down to 2 catchers listed on the roster. Two ones, a strike called, 2-2. And strike 3 called. And the inning is over. Strasburg goes down 1-2-3 in the 2nd. And when we return, Lincoln Burkholder will take over for a few innings of play-by-play. We'll be back after this on the Express Baseball Network.
Welcome back to Strasburg. It's Lincoln Burkholder now taking over the play-by-play for a couple innings. Woodstock leads this one 4-0 after 2. It's now Preston Rogers on the mound for the Express. That brings an end to Grant Adams' night. He finishes with 2 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and no strikeouts. See what Rogers can do here. Trying to keep the Express close. That one's popped up in the left or right on the first pitch. Castillo under it. And 1 away. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Preston Rogers out of Florida Gulf Coast University.
Center fielder number 8, JT Andorowski.
So that'll bring up the center fielder number 8, JT Andorowski. And that one hits him. So 2 1-pitch at-bats to start the inning. 2 very different results.
Third baseman number 38, Trevor Hansen.
Andorowski stands on first with 1 away. That'll bring up Trevor Hansen, the third baseman tonight for the River Bandits. Rogers shakes him off. Now he comes set. Tries over to first. And in there safely is Andorowski. Rogers comes set once again. He's got a big lead over there. That one misses ball 1. Andorowski took quite a big lead and ended up staying. That one swung on and missed is strike number 1. A good breaking ball there from Rogers. Count evens up. One pitch. On the way. That one swung on and missed as well. 1-2 count now for Rogers, who's looking for the second out of the inning. 1-2 count to Trevor Hansen out of Manhattan. Taken off for second. That one's popped into center. Andorowski's going to have to dig back. Throw from Chisholm is not in time. Or sorry, it's not Chisholm. Carter Schmidt is in center tonight. Chisholm is in left. Had it mixed up there. Throw from Schmidt almost. Had him, but not quite. So 2 gone now. Andorowski still on first. And now Brady Whitaker at the plate for the River Bandits. Catcher tonight. He singled in his first at-bat. It's an RBI. He takes strike 1, and it's an 0-1 count. That one finds the zone as well, 0-2. So Rogers looking for 1 more strike here to retire the Woodstock 8-hitter. This one on its way, grounded to second. A really tough bounce. He finds it, throws on to first, and still got him. A great play from A.J. Bianchini at second, and it's 3 outs in the third. We will see you in the bottom of the third for the Express, who trail 4. Welcome back to Strasburg here. It's leading off for the Express. It's Matthew Phillips, designated hitter tonight. It's his first at bat of the game as the Express went down in order in the first 2 frames. Remains Hunter Strickland on the mound for the River Bandits. That one misses. Skips to the net behind the plate. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike number 1. That one misses. 2-1 count now to Phillips. That one lined into right, and it is down for a base hit. The Express have their first hit of the game on a single from Matthew Phillips, and there's a man on first to lead off the bottom of the 3rd inning.
The first baseman from UAB, number 33, Chase Ingram.
That'll bring to the plate Chase Ingram, the first baseman tonight. The University of Alabama, Birmingham.
In the regular season.
Takes strike 1. Strickland gets set. That one finds the zone. It's 0-2. It's 0-2 for Chase Ingram now. Stephen West. For some reason no, that's Strickland. That one is swung on and missed. Out number 1. Had my head in the last inning there.
Pittsburgh, Anthony LaSala.
But so 1 out now. Standing on first still is Phillips. It's Anthony LaSala out of Pittsburgh, the shortstop tonight. That one misses, ball 1. And that one misses as well. 2-0 count, not a LaSala. Usually head early. That one finds the zone. 2-1. Still ahead is LaSala. We're going to get something going for Strasburg. That one misses 3-1. And that LaSala tosses his bat to the third base side, but he'll have to go get it as the umpire rings up strike 2, and it's a full count now with 1 away and a man on first. LaSala thought it was low. Umpire been calling him there today, though. That one grounded to short. Out at second is Phillips, and safe at first is LaSala. He beats the throw with ease, and so now 2 away on the fielder's choice.
Second baseman, number 10, A.J. Bianchina.
That'll bring up the top of the order in A.J. Bianchina out of the University of North Carolina, Charlotte. It's LaSala on first now. That one finds the zone, strike one. Oh, 1. Swung on, popped up foul behind the plate. That'll leave the field. So down 0-2 now is Bianchina. With 2 outs in the inning. Express still looking for their first run. Trying to find a way back into this one. Swung on, grounded. First baseman has it. It's a nice play. He will drop it on the way to first. He is hurt. And it does. He's in some pain over there on the first base side. Looked like he may have landed on it when he slid on the ground. Looks like it. He's hanging his arm down like his shoulder is out. Looks like he's trying to put it back in.
We've been talking all summer about 2 great places to eat, Bretzel's handcrafted breads and treats.
We'll step away for a second as
Bretzel's
he,
opens Thursday through Sunday, 9 to 3.
I guess, attempts to
And
come back
Saturdays
into
with
the
Scrappy
game.
Maggie's with the finest seafood you're gonna find.
There'll be a
Bretzel's
runner on
offers
first and
bread.
second with 2 out when we
So
come
what a
back.
Bretzel is, it's a combination of bread and a pretzel.
We're back. Looks like he's going to stay in. That's Ryan Wilson over there at first base. Tough guy. In pain, but he's still in the game. Be first and second, so a runner in scoring position now for the Express. And at the plate, and now down 0-1 is the third baseman Brooks Henderson out of Lackawanna College. Batting 2 tonight, he struck out looking his first time up. In a spot here with a chance to get something started. That one misses outside. Whitaker keeps it in front, so the runners stay. Count evens up 1-1.
If he would otherwise have gotten first base, he still gets first base. The others move up. If not, then it's just no pitch. So for hitter, he can't go on unless you get hit like he did.
That one bounces. Ball 2. So a 2-1 count now to the righty Henderson. That one finds the zone. Henderson does not agree. But the count is 2-2 now, even up once again. So 2-2, 2 outs, bottom of the third inning. Runners on first and second. The Express still trail forward. Strickland gets set, kicks, deals. That one misses outside. Count is full. So runners will take off on the pitch. And on deck with the bases loaded would be Connor Chisholm, if Henderson can find a way on here in a full count. That one misses. Ball 4. So the base is loaded now for the 3-hitter Connor Chisholm in left field today.
Number 48, Connor Chisholm.
Bianchina stands on second, and LaSala now stands on third. As Henderson takes the full count walk. So now the lefty Connor Chisholm from Ole Miss, looking to make something happen. That one misses low. Ball 1. So 1-0 count now to Chisholm. That one swung on and lined into center. It will not get down. It is right at him, and making the catch is the River Bandits center fielder, JT Andorowski. So I will see you in the top of the 4th inning. The Express still down 4-0.
Logan Duffy.
Welcome back to Strasburg. It's the DH Logan Duffy leading off for River Bandits in the top of the 4th inning. The 4-run lead remains. And still Preston Rogers on the mound for Strasburg. That one just misses. Ball 1. That one finds the zone. Count evens up 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice breaking ball from Rogers. It's 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one just misses low. Count evens up 2-2. Swung on and missed. It's a swing and strikeout for Preston Rogers to start the 4th inning, and that'll bring to the plate the top of the order once more here for the River
Right
Bandits.
fielder number 34, Drew Lindenbach.
It's Drew Lindenbach, the right fielder tonight. He had a single in his first at-bat to lead off the game, and he lined out to center his last time up. This time he takes strike one. Attempts the bunt and misses. 0-2. Out of North Florida, Lindenbach down 0-2. Rogers kicks. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and tipped but caught by Gio Mendoza. And that will be out number 2. So 2 swinging strikeouts
Luke Keister.
to start the 4th inning for Preston Rogers. That'll bring up Luke Keister. He pops up foul. So down 0-1. That one's popped up foul behind the plate as well. 0-2 now. Rogers searching for his 3rd strikeout of the inning here. Shakes off the catcher, now nods. 0-2 pitch on the way. Taken, ball 1.
Please return all foul balls to the train station. In exchange, we'll give you a freeze pop.
That one just misses. It's 1-2. That one skips to the backstop. Count evens up 2-2. On deck is Joey Pagano. Keister 0 for 2 today. Grounded up the middle. Rogers has it. Out number 3. So 2 swinging strikeouts and a nice play from Rogers. And the top of the 4th inning is over. I will see you in the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back to Strasburg. It's Eddie Castillo leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Express. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout looking in the second. On the mound now for the River Bandits is Moses Brown, the fifth, out of UNC Pembroke. He takes over for Tyler Strickland, who pitched a very good 3 innings. And it's 1 out after Brown's first pitch. That one swung on and hit up the middle. Eddie Castillo leads off the bottom of the fourth with a base hit. The Express, a runner on first with nobody out.
Center fielder number 3, Carter Schmidt.
So that'll bring up the center fielder, Carter Schmidt, out of Randolph-Macon College. A lefty with a chance to get something going here in the fourth. That one misses, ball 1. That one bounces 2-0. Brown looks over at first. Throw is not in time. Castillo back safely. That one misses as well. 3-0 count now to Castillo, or to Schmidt. So no strikes to the Express center fielder. And he won't see any. That's ball 4. Runners on first and second, nobody out.
That brings to bat the catcher, number 11, Gio Mendoza.
This is one of those situations that you just have to take advantage of. You get 2 runners on to start the inning, you just have to find a way to get somebody across the plate. And tasked with that job first will be Gio Mendoza, the catcher, out of the College of Central Florida. That one hits him in the side of the head. So it'll be bases loaded, nobody out
Now batting the DH
for
16,
Matthew
Matt
Phillips, who singled his last time up and only time up.
Well, we've got a break, couple of giveaways. First, these are your admission tickets, the light green ticket for the cherry on top decor and earrings. Green ticket number 541 155 541 155, and a Blue Wing Frog gift certificate 541 227.
So a short mound visit from Woodstock concludes. Brown remains on the mound.
541 227.
Whitaker heads back to behind the plate, and Matt Phillips steps in. Castillo on third, Schmidt on second, Mendoza on first. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Express trailing by 4. First pitch, swung on and popped up, left side out of play. It's an 0-1 count to Matt Phillips. That one swung on and missed, 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up left side, out of play once more, and they'll do it again at 0-2. Takes ball one. That one's in the dirt.
Please return all foul balls to the train station. Those things run about $60 per dozen, so we'd really like to get them back.
The mound is deteriorating in front of our eyes.
I see that. I'll fix it later.
1-2 pitch now. Brown kicks. Pitch on its way. That one finds the zone. Strike number 3. So Matt Phillips goes down looking, and there's one away now with the bases loaded for Chase Ingram,
First baseman number 33, Chase Ingram.
who struck out swinging his last time up. Express could use him here. They loaded the bases and came away empty-handed last inning. But granted, last inning they loaded the bases with 2 outs. But now 1 out. Ingram ahead at 1-0 to start his at-bat. He grounds one. That is through for a base hit. Into score is Castillo Schmidt digging around third. Throw to the plate. In time, they got him on the back, and there's 2 away. A great throw from the River Bandits right fielder. And it saves the second run.
Anthony LaSala.
So now Ingram on first and Mendoza on second. Excuse me. But Castillo scores, and it's 4-1 on an RBI base hit from Chase Ingram. That one's fouled off, and it hits Whitaker in the face, it sounded like. Right off the face mask.
Let's go, Ant.
Sala looking for a base hit here to keep this inning going. Maybe score another run. He's down 0-1 after the foul ball. 4-1 the score now. Brown deals. That one misses. 1-1. Count even now. Whitaker appears to be all right after taking that first pitch foul ball off the face mask. Watch the shortstop, LaSala. Grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. That one misses. 2-1. Nice tick on the inside there from LaSala. It's a 2-1 count now to the Express 9 hitter. Swung on, caught by the second baseman, and that will end the 4th inning. So the Express leave 2 runners on base, and they trail 3 as we head to the 5th. Thank you all for listening. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Strasburg for the 5th inning of play here. Score now sits at 4-1 in favor of Woodstock after an RBI base hit from Chase Ingram last inning. On the mound now for the Express is Miles Curley, the right-handed pitcher out of the College of Central Florida. He's been in the lineup quite a bit recently, but he finds himself on the hill tonight. And behind 2-0 in his first count here. It's Woodstock's left fielder Joey Pagano. That one misses as well, 3-0. Curley will ask for a new ball. That one finds the zone, 3-1. It's back in it now, Curley. On the way. That one finds the zone as well. This count is full. Started 3-0, now it's 3-2 to Pagano to lead off the 5th inning. Pagano flew out to left his last time up. And that hit his bat. It'll be strike 3. So Curley
First baseman number 36.
gets a strikeout swinging. A little unorthodox strikeout swinging, but it'll work for out number 1. That'll bring up Ryan Wilson, the first baseman today. His first at bat since he was injured in the field. Takes ball 1. That one misses, ball 2. So ahead 2-0 now is Wilson. That one he takes as well, 3-0. So Curley behind 3-0 once more. Last time the at-bat ended in a strikeout. We'll see how this one goes. That one finds the zone, 3-1. Curley looking to repeat what he did last at-bat, but he'll need 2 more. That one's grounded to third. Henderson has it, throw on to first, 2 away. It's a backhand grab from Henderson at third. 2 out with nobody on.
Shortstop number 10
For Preston Joy. Shortstop. Singled his first time up, flew out to right his last time up. He comes up with 2 outs this inning. And swings and misses at the first, breaking ball, 0-1. That one finds the zone as well, 0-2. So a stark contrast to the first 2 at-bats. Miles Curley leads this one 0-2 to start. 2 nice breaking balls. And the 0-2 pitch skips for ball 1. So 1-2 to Joy. The River Bandits still leading by 3. That one finds the zone, strike number 3. So 2 strikeouts. This one looking for Miles Curley in the inning. And it's 3 up, 3 down. I'll see you in the bottom of the 5th as the Express look to make a comeback. Welcome back to Strasburg for the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's the leadoff man, A.J. Bianchina, leading off the inning. 1 for 2 today with a base hit. Down 0-1 on a foul ball here. On the mound now for Woodstock is number 28, Davian Giles. And he's ahead 0-2 in his first at-bat. Giles stands 6'4", 195, hails from Eckerd College. Bianchina looking to get to him early here. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one misses outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bianchina goes down swinging, and it's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, number 41, Brooks Henderson.
That'll bring to the plate Brooks Henderson, Lackawanna College. He's 0 for 1 today. He walked in the 3rd. That one hit into left and in the air. Back on it and see you later. Brooks Henderson makes it a 2-run game on a solo homer to left field. And the Express are on the board in the bottom of the 5th. So a 1-out homer for Brooks Henderson. And it's 4-2 now. Express starting to crawl back into this one.
Now batting left fielder, number 48, Connor Chisholm.
That'll bring to the plate now Connor Chisholm. Swung on right side and through for a base hit. Connor Chisholm on the first pitch after the homer is standing on first base with a 1-out single.
Eddie Castillo.
It's his first hit of the night. That'll bring up Eddie Castillo for the 2nd straight inning. He singled to lead off the bottom of the 4th and eventually came around to score on the RBI single from Ingram. He takes the first pitch, and it's strike 1. So the right fielder out of San Jac College North. Down 0-1. That one misses. Count evens up. Takes strike 2, and it's 1-2. That one finds its way over the plate. Giles is ahead. Looking to make it 2 outs in the inning. Castillo looking to not allow that. Swung on and missed. Taken off for second, and safe is Chisholm with a stolen base.
Center fielder, number 3, Carter Schmidt.
So Castillo goes down swinging, but now in scoring position is Chisholm with 2 outs. He'll bring up Carter Schmidt, the center fielder tonight. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Schmidt comes in at 5'11", 190. Bats from the left side out of Randolph-Macon, with the ever recognizable light blue helmet. First pitch on the way. Swung on and lined into center. That is not quite going to get there. Outnumbered 3 as Andorowski makes the catch in center. Chisholm stranded on second, but the Express get one on a solo homer from Brooks Henderson, and it's 4-2 as we head to the 6th.
Andorowski.
Welcome back to Strasburg. It's the top of the 6th inning now, and JT Andorowski will lead off for Woodstock. 0 for 1 tonight. He was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1 here to start this inning. So now on the mound for the Express, it's number 26, Will Hummel, out of the University of Pittsburgh. Stands 6'4", 195. Pitches from the right side. He's in an even count now, and that will be to Bianchina at second. He makes a nice play on the hop, throws on to first, and there's one away to start the top of the 6th.
Third baseman, number 38,
So Bianchina handles another weird hop at second base. But once again, finds a way to get the out. Takes strike 1. That one misses, ball 1. One pitch. That one misses as well inside, 2-1. Two-one pitch, swung on and missed. It's 2-2 now. Count evens up once again. Hummel, the 2-2 pitch, swung on, grounded first base side. It will stay fair. Ingram picks it up, steps on the bag, and there's 2 away on a ground out to first from Trevor Hansen. So Hummel quickly has 2 outs here, and then I'll bring up the catcher, Brady Whitaker. 1 for 2 today with an RBI single. First pitch, taken ball 1. Second pitch, that one skips off the plate and to the backstop. It's 2-0. On the season, Will Hummel holds a 5 ERA flat, no more, no less, 9 innings pitched, and 18 strikeouts. So averaging 2 strikeouts per inning, but doesn't have one yet in this inning. It'll be 2-1 now as he finds the zone there. Whitaker batting just 200 on the season. And now count even, 2-2. Two, swung on, grounded, third base side, and just barely reaching out and missing it is Anthony LaSala. Whitaker to second, and that one rolls all the way to the wall in left field. I wasn't looking out there, but that will let Whitaker advance to third. I am not sure what just happened in left field.
The DH, number 15, Logan Duffy.
Be ruled as an E7. So a 2-base error for Chisholm in left, very uncharacteristic of him. And that'll bring up Logan Duffy now with a runner on third and 2 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hummel ahead. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on, fouled off, and it's 0-2 to Duffy now. So 2 college teammates here between Will Hummel and Logan Duffy. See who comes out on top. Hummel ahead 0-2. That one skips to the backstop. Coming to the plate is Whitaker. What a dive from Gio Mendoza. And Whitaker is out at the plate. What a hustle play from Mendoza. And that'll end the inning. The Express remain within 2 through 5.5. We'll see you when the Express come to the plate in the bottom of the 6th.
That's the catcher, number 11, Gio Mendoza.
Welcome back to Strasburg. It's a 4-2 game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Gio Mendoza leading off for the Express. 0 for 1 today with a hit by pitch in the 4th inning, which hit him in the ear. And it's a new pitcher for Woodstock as well. It's number 23, Noah Bertner from Bluefield College. And he's ahead 0-1. Bertner, 5'11", 210, throws from the right side. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Or not missed, he tipped it, but strike 2. So Mendoza down 0-2 quickly here. There's Bertner looking to get his first out. Swung on and grounded second base side, making the play and throwing on to first is Woodstock, and it's out number 1. So Mendoza grounds out to Luke Keister at second.
Matt Phillips.
And that'll bring to the plate Matt Phillips with
Eric
1
Watts,
out
winner
and
of
nobody
the
on.
50-50. Congratulations.
So Matt Phillips now, he's 1 for 2 today with a base hit in the 3rd. And he takes ball 1 here. That one skips off the plate. One 0 pitch to Phillips. That one misses as well. Phillips, also a pitcher, stands 6'2", 215 from Towson University in Maryland. It's not too far away. He's ahead 2-0 with 1 out. That one misses as well. It's quickly 3-0 now to Phillips. So it started
The winner of the car wash was
0-2
Andrew
to
Lauer.
Mendoza. Now it's 3-0 to Phillips. So 2 very different at bats from a pitching perspective here. That is the River Bandits' second mound visit. .30 swung on right field. See you later. That is way out of here from Matt Phillips. And it's 4-3 Woodstock in the bottom of the 6th. The Express clawing back 1 run in 1 inning at a time. And they're within 1 now. Phillips gets a hold of 1 and smashes it to the cornfield and right.
Now batting the first baseman, number 33, Chase Ingram.
And that's what can happen if you choose to swing at the 3-0 pitch. You know it's coming down the middle, or at least that pitcher's going to try and send it down the middle. And that one he did. Phillips sent it to the right. So now 4-3 as Chase Ingram stands in the bottom of the 6th. Still 1 out and nobody on. And he swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ingram 1 for 2 today, had an RBI single in the 4th. Kurt had scored the Express's first run. He struck out swinging in the 3rd. And he will get hit in the hip in this at-bat. He jogs on down to first. It's a nice breaking ball there.
Number 45, Anthony LaSala.
That'll bring to the plate Anthony LaSalle, the shortstop out of Pitt. First pitch to LaSala. On its way. Just misses ball one. One almost clipped his arm, but curved back in and just didn't quite catch the zone. So LaSala ahead, 1-0. Takes strike one there as that one does curve into the zone. Bertner trying to keep his team in the lead here. Ingram represents the tying run on first base. Express actually now out hitting Woodstock 7-6. LaSala takes ball too high, and he's back ahead. Two-one count between Bertner and LaSala. That one misses. Throwback onto first. Ingram is just barely in there. Whitaker almost gunned him down. But not quite. 3-1 count now to LaSala. Top of the order stands on deck in AJ Bianchina. The switch hitting second baseman. Ingram leads off first. That one grounded to second. Ingram out at second. LaSala safe at first. He's out at first. Sorry about that one. Looked like he might have beat it out. LaSala agrees. The ump does not. He walks away, and the sixth inning is over. Express trail 4-3 as we head to the seventh here at First Bank Park.
Back to Strasburg we go to the top of the seventh inning. Express and the River Bandits in a one-run ball game.
Logan Duffy.
New pitcher for the Express, it'll be Lucas Glover. And first pitch swing is Logan Duffy into right. It's a base hit. First pitch. And Woodstock has the leadoff man on here in the top of the seventh. For Duffy, that is his first hit of the ball game, and now 3 tries.
Number 34, Drew Leinenbach.
Back to the top of the lineup for Woodstock, it's Drew Leinenbach. He shows bunt, pulls back, and takes outside, ball 1. Some scores around the Valley League. Newmarket is trailing Front Royal 4-1, top of the 5th. Still a lot of game to go there, but Winchester leading Purcellville 8-1, bottom of the 6th. Stanton leading Waynesboro 7-1, bottom of the 4th. Pitch, swinging a ground ball, third base side foul. And Harrisonburg and Charlottesville have been postponed. So we'll see when they're going to get that game in, or maybe someone will decide to forfeit. Again, I'm not 100% sure on what the tiebreaker scenario, what the second tiebreaker would be for Newmarket and Winchester, because they have a 4-4 head-to-head matchup total, so it may go to the record, the best record against Purcellville, and I would have to check and see who that would go to. So Strasburg, regardless, will be here Thursday night playing either Winchester or Newmarket right here at 7. 1-1 the count to Leinenbach. Breaking ball in there, strike 2. Woodstock 4 runs in the first inning. That's all they've needed. Strasburg 1 run in the 4th, 5th, and the 6th. They have cut the lead down to 1. And they'll try to get some stops here, looking for a double play ball. Leinenbach 1 for 3 so far tonight. 1-2. Breaking ball fouled away. We'll get to some history here on this day, July 23rd in baseball history. The 7th inning. And what is tonight's last regular season game of the year for the Express, last home game of the year, regular season wise, but again, we'll be back Thursday for a 1-game elimination playoff. 1-2, swing and a miss, struck him out, fastball up and in, and Leinenbach couldn't lay off. He goes down on strikes for the 2nd consecutive plate appearance, and there's 1 out in the 7th.
Keister.
That'll bring up Luke Keister, the second baseman from Shenandoah University, just up the road in Winchester. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Numbers on the year for Lucas Glover, 13 and now 2/3. 16 strikeouts, make it 17, and an ERA of about 7.4. Keister swings and fouls 1 to the net. Luke hitting .310 coming into the game tonight. He's 0 for 3. Both teams with 7 hits apiece as we play with 1 out. Here in the top of the 7th inning. 0-2. And Keister stays alive. He's a tough guy to get out. Still 0-2. Our first history note will be tonight, or will be today in 1907. Quick throw to first and nearly getting Duffy as he was not really that prepared, and a quick throw over by Glover and nearly got him. So still 0-2 to Luke Keister. Woodstock 2-hitter Joey Pagano is on deck. Long look in the 0-2. Swinging a liner, crushed but foul. Today in 1907, the Austin Senators out of the Texas League steal 23 bases and beat San Antonio 44-0. This is baseball. 1907, the Austin Senators, 23 stolen bases, defeating San Antonio 44-0. 0-2 again. Keister takes a breaking ball in the dirt, 1-2. One, two, misses, 2-2. Today in 1922, when umpires Brick Owens and Tom Connolly miss a train, the Detroit and St. Louis trainers Bitts Beerhalter and Dan Halley are pressed into service to serve as the umpires in the game. Today in 1922. 2-2 and another throw to first. Duffy back in. Today in 1926, Detroit and Washington take the unheard of time of 2 hours and 40 minutes to play 9 innings. Detroit's 19 hits give them a 9-6 win. And Keister takes strike 3 called, and there are 2 outs. Outside corner has been wide and open tonight, and it continues as Keister is down for the second out.
Left fielder number 26, Joey Pagano.
Here's Joey Pagano, the Woodstock left fielder. And that's fouled away. Part of the reason why that game lasted so long is because Ty Cobb argued a balk call and then tried to have a heckling fan removed from the stands. So that's part of why that Detroit-Washington game took as long as it did anyways. A 1 swing and a miss, and Glover a strike away from getting through this inning. Oh-2. Pagano awaits. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. And Lucas Glover strikes out the side after the leadoff single. Because it wasn't a leadoff walk, things went differently. Time to stretch. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Strasburg Strasburg trailing Woodstock 4-3. Back after this on the Express Baseball Network. Back to baseball here in Strasburg. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. New pitcher for Woodstock. It'll be their 6th arm of the night, Josh Nielsen from Messiah College. And his first pitch to A.J. Bianchino is a called strike. It's 0-1. Nielsen he's a 6'4 righty, 205. And a swing and a ground ball to short. Joy will play it on a hop routine throw in time, 1 out in the 7th. So Bianchino is now 1 for 4 on the night. Brings up the 2-hitter Brooks Henderson. Hit a home run his last time up.
Henderson.
Get to some more history before we wrap up this 7th inning. Today in 1960, Kansas City outfielder Whitey Herzog hits in to the only all-Cuban triple play in Major League history. The pitch from Nielsen. Swinging a liner up the middle. It's a hard hit. Stopped by Keister. On a hop. Throw to first in time. Taking a hit away from Brooks Henderson on a hard hit ground ball. Heck of a play out there by Keister. 2 outs in the 7th.
Left fielder number 48, Connor Chisholm.
Here's Connor Chisholm, the left fielder. He's 1 for 3. Singled his last time up. Stole second. The pitch from Nielsen. That's high, ball 1. One out. And it's 2-0. And 3-0. Here's a special history note for you. On this day in 2009, Mark Burley of the White Sox pitches the 18th perfect game in Major League history, shutting down the Rays 5-0. Some of you may remember this. This is a called strike, but outfielder Dwayne Wise made an unbelievable catch, reaching over the wall to rob Gabe Kapler of a home run. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Keister not going to get to this one. It's a base hit. And a 2-out single for Chisholm. And that's his 2nd hit of the night. Express have the tying run on here in the 7th.
Number 9, Eddie Castillo.
It's now 8 hits for Strasburg, out hitting Woodstock 8-7. Today in 2012, Ichiro Suzuki traded from the Mariners to the Yankees in exchange for pitchers DJ Mitchell and Danny Farquhar. Eddie Castillo, the batter, he's 1 for 3, 2 strikeouts, a single and a run scored. That misses, ball 1. Today in 2013, the Orioles acquire veteran reliever Francisco Rodriguez from the Brewers for infield prospect Nick Delmonico. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Today in 2016, in the bizarre incident, the White Sox ace Chris Sale scratched from a scheduled start after what was described as a clubhouse incident. Get to that in a second. 1-1. Breaking ball falls in there, 1-2. Chris Sale apparently was upset at the team's decision to wear throwback uniforms from the late 1970s. And as a result, he destroyed the uniform with a pair of scissors. It was a 5-day suspension from the team for Chris Sale. 1-2. Runner goes, pitches outside. Sidearm throw to second. It gets away. Chisholm round second. He's in the 3rd. And the tying runs in the 3rd with 2 outs for the Express. A stolen base and an E2 on Brady Whitaker. He tried to sidearm it after the ball was way outside on the pitch. And that's one that he's just got to eat. Instead, the Express had the tying run at 3rd. First error of the game for the River Bandits. Big pitch here. Josh Nielsen will work from the stretch. Looking to get Castillo out. 2-2. Outside, and a great stop by Whitaker, saving possibly the tying run from scoring. 3-2. And strike 3 called. And the Express strand the tying run at 3rd. with 2 outs here in the 7th. Woodstock holds on to a 4-3 lead as we go to the 8th on the Express Baseball Network. Ryan Wilson leads off for Woodstock as we go to the top of the 8th inning. New pitcher for the Express is Carson Applegate. He works from the stretch, the 0-1. Swinging a liner to short, and that's going to be stopped by LaSala. Gets up, throws to first in time. Nice play out there by Anthony. And there's 1 out here to start the 8th inning as Ryan Wilson is now 1 for 4.
That brings the plate to shortstop, number 10, Preston Joy.
Big first out brings up Preston Joy, the shortstop. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Carson Applegate from St. Joseph's University from Columbus, New Jersey, and he fires in a strike, 0-1. He's thrown 2 innings so far this summer, 4 strikeouts. 0-1. And that's called a ball. Okay, 1-1. And that's called a ball. So suddenly it's dried up out there. 2 balls and a strike now to Preston Joy. Woodstock leading it 4-3. We play with 1 out in the 8th inning. The pitch. And that is outside, 3-1. 3-1 to Joy with JT Anarowski, the center fielder, on deck. Don't want to groove one to Joy. And it's fouled back. Final history note on this day, today in 2023, 1 year ago in Cooperstown, New York. Fred McGriff and Scott Rowland are inducted into the Hall of Fame as the class of 2023. That is your history, final history of the regular season on this day, July 23rd in baseball history. 3-2 the count to Preston Joy. The payoff pitch is a swing and a miss. Struck him out on a check swing, and there are 2 outs here in the 8th. 2 up, 2 down for Woodstock. Here's JT Andorowski, the center fielder. He's 0 for 2 with a line out, a ground out, and a hit by pitch back in the 3rd inning. The pitch. And a fly ball, left center field, backing up Schmidt. Here comes Chisholm and making the catch. Just avoiding the left fielder is the center fielder, Schmidt. Catch is made and the inning is over. 1-2-3 for Applegate. Rhett James coming to the mound for the River Bandits. We'll tell you about the new pitcher right after this on the Express Baseball Network. Bottom of the 8th we go from Strasburg. Express still trailing 4-3, and Rhett James takes the mound for the River Bandits, trying to hold this lead for the Woodstock. He will face Schmidt, Mendoza, and Phillips here. And the first pitch is high, ball 1. Carter Schmidt tonight 0 for 2, a couple of flyouts to center and a walk. He was also thrown out trying to score on a hit earlier in the game. 1-0. And that's outside, 2-0. Rhett James is a 6'2" right-hander from UNC Pembroke. And his numbers on the year, he's thrown 20 in a 3rd inning, 17 strikeouts and a 5.76 ERA. Hitters count here for Schmidt, 2-0. And that's inside, nearly hits him, and 1 pitch away from the leadoff walk. Last thing you want to do if you're James and the River Bandits is walk Schmidt, especially on 4 pitches. 3-0. That's down the middle. And a slow chopper to third. Fielded, bobbled a little bit by Hansen. His throw to first is in time. They call Schmidt out, and that's the first out here in the 8th. So he's behind 3-0, but Rhett James works back and gets the ground out to start the 8th inning.
Number 11, Gio Mendoza.
One out now for Strasburg, and here's the catcher, Gio Mendoza. Mendoza 0 for 2 tonight. He was plunked in the helmet in the fourth. Strasburg running out of outs here in the last regular season game of the year. That is line but foul down the right field line. And Strasburg just wants something to feel good about heading into the playoffs, and a win would somewhat satisfy that. Again, they've just struggled mightily as of late. Haven't been the same team recently. They played pretty well against Purcellville. A few mental mistakes. They've played a pretty decent game tonight. Obviously, the first inning that just continues to really hurt them. It happened again tonight, but since then they've been much better. Wave and a miss by Mendoza, 0-2. He was completely fooled. But regardless, Strasburg will have an opportunity. Maybe they'll be due for a win on Thursday. We'll see if they can pull it out tonight. Woodstock trying to avoid that. 0-2, Mendoza fouls it off. Got that same breaking ball this time over the middle of the plate. Still 0-2. And a swing and a foul tip not held onto. The ball rolls all the way down the first base line. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And time is called. Going to switch out the baseball. I've seen a lot more of that this year. Typically they don't really let you switch it out except under certain circumstances, but they've been more lenient to letting pitchers, if they want a new baseball, they'll give it to you. Don't have any authenticators here for every single pitch that's thrown. 0-2 and outside, ball 1. Whitaker was ready to throw it around the horn, but the River Bandits didn't get the call. James still ahead in the count, 1-2. And the pitch. That's outside, 2-2. Some scores around the big leagues tonight. Boston leads Colorado 5-0. Texas leading the White Sox 2-1. Mets leading the New York Yankees 3-2. Orioles trailing the Marlins 6-3 in the 9th inning. 2-2. Swing and a foul ball toward the Express dugout. Taking a fall is the on-deck man, MJ Phillips. Phillies and Twins scoreless in the 7th inning. Tampa Bay leading Toronto 4-2. Cubs and Brewers just underway. Some finals today. Padres beat the Nationals 4-0. Cardinals beat the Pirates 2-1. Former Cleveland Indians beat the Tigers 5-4. 10:15 Giants and Dodgers will get underway. Still 2-2. James looking to get Mendoza out. And a chopper off the plate. It's going to be a tough play. Charging is Joy. He sets, he throws in time. 2 outs. Seeing Woodstock make some defensive plays in the infield. And they're 4 outs away from finishing the season possibly on a winning note.
The DH number 16, Matt Phillips.
And it brings up MJ Phillips, who hit a home run on a 3-0 pitch his last time up. He hit a home run his last time against Woodstock over in Woodstock on a fly ball down the right field line. I want to say he was in a 3-0 count that time too. So here's Phillips. He's 2 for 3. He's the tying run. And first pitch is just low, ball 1. Woodstock will have 7, 8, 9 due up in the top of the 9th inning. We'll see if James is given a leash to try to finish this thing out and throw the final 2, or if they go somewhere else for the 9th, but still some time to go here. 1-0 to MJ Phillips. That's high, 2-0. Front Royal now leading Newmarket 7-1, top of the 6th. 2-0. Inside 3-0. And Winchester leading Purcellville 10-1, top of the 8th. So it looks like the third and final playoff team is going to come down to some type of tiebreaker, which it's not going to be the first tiebreaker because they tied in their season series 4-4. So it will come down to the second tiebreaker as that pitch is inside ball 4. Umpire thought about it for a second, but it was too far in. And a 2-out walk.
Chase Ingram.
Well, if Ingram can go deep here, the Express would be 3 outs away. Chase Ingram 1 for 2. Single and an RBI, strikeout and a hit by pitch. So it will be interesting to see this. You know, the information will be finalized later tonight or early tomorrow morning. And that is a ground ball to the left side, fielded at third. They're in the second, and the inning is over. Woodstock holds on to a 4-3 lead as we go to the 9th here on the Express Baseball Network. We go to the top of the 9th. New pitcher for the Express is Gavin Lill out of Millersville. Lill takes over here as Strasburg trails 4-3 in the top of the 9th. He's out of Westchester, Pennsylvania, 6'3", 230. So looking at the second tiebreaker, that what I believe is the second tiebreaker, is Winchester. If they win and beat Purcellville tonight, they would have a 1-game better record against the Cannons, which the #1 team in the division, than Newmarket. So potentially, I'm not going to put it out there because I don't know for sure, but potentially it could be Winchester, but it also could be Newmarket. Pitch is swung on and missed by Hansen. It's 0-1. Strasburg has not fared well against Winchester at all this year. I think they beat them once out of, maybe twice out of 8. That's high. 1-1. Hanson, Whitaker, and Duffy due up for the River Bandits. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Lil, 1-2. Gavin's thrown 22 innings. He has 30 strikeouts and a 3.27 ERA. One, two. Check swing, strike 3 called. Hanson goes down looking on a pitch on the outside corner, if you want to call it that. 1 out. 1 out now, and here's Brady Whitaker, the catcher.
Coming to the plate, the catcher, number 18, Brady Whitaker.
Whitaker, and what could be his last game as a member of the River Bandits. He's been here a couple of years, been a good player for Woodstock. He's 2 for 3 tonight with a couple of RBIs. He always hits well here for whatever reason. Oh, 1. Up and in, 1-1. That misses, 2-1. Two-one as Lil looks for a shutdown inning. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Lil delivers. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 2 outs, back-to-back Ks here in the 9th for Gavin Lil.
Now batting the DH, number 15, Logan Duffy.
Comes Logan Duffy, the DH. Walk, strikeout, and a single. Duffy takes high, ball 1. Former teammates here, college teammates between Lil and Duffy. One O's in there, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Oh, excuse me. Batter went all the way around. They then appealed to third and said he didn't go on a clear swing. Wow. 2-1. Swing and a pop-up, foul territory. Ball don't lie. The catch is made and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Strasburg down 4-3 in the final home game of 2024. We'll be back after this for the bottom of the 9th when we return on the Express Baseball Network. Here we go, bottom of the 9th inning here, wrapping up the regular season tonight. Drew Leinenbach will take the mound for the River Bandits. He was playing right field. He will come in and pitch. And moving to right field is a designated hitter, Logan Duffy. By the umpire's words, the DH has been terminated. Pitch is a called strike, 1-1. So Leinenbach will look for the save here in the bottom of the 9th. He'll face 9-1-2 in the Express lineup. LaSala, Bianchina, and Henderson in a leadoff hit by pitch to start the bottom of the 9th. Tell you one thing, this game is meaningless for both of these teams, but if Strasburg can somehow win this game in walk-off fashion,
Number 10, H.A. Bianchina.
Definitely a good feeling for them, a team that has been looking for good things to happen carrying into the playoffs. If they can't win this game, definitely another frustrating one, considering they played a pretty good game tonight. It's been much better than as of late. Last couple games have been better as of compared to the last couple of weeks. All right, Bianchina now the batter. He takes high, ball 1, tying run at first, winning run at the plate. Nobody out, bottom 9. Drew Leinenbach on the mound for the River Bandits. 1-0 to Bianchina. Swing and a foul back, 1-1. One thing that's kind of puzzling, over the last 2 or 3 weeks, Strasburg has pretty much completely stopped stealing bases. I mean, there for a while, they were just going unconsciously, and they really don't steal much anymore. Not saying they should here, but 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to first. It's going to be fielded by Wilson. He will take it to the bag. The out is recorded, but the tying run moves into scoring position with 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. So almost like a sacrifice.
Brooks Henderson.
And it brings up Brooks Henderson, the third baseman. Henderson is 1 for 3. Home run in the 5th out of Lackawanna. So LaSala's at second here, bottom of the 9th. Woodstock with a win would get their mark up to 17-21. Strasburg with a win would get up to 23-17. All right, here we go. Leinenbach deals. Swing and a foul ball towards the light pole, 0-1. Strasburg pitching besides that first inning has been very good. Trying to come up with a big hit here, 0-1. Breaking ball high, 1-1. They gave up 4 runs in the first inning. They gave up, I believe it was 5 hits in the first inning. And since then, they've allowed just 2 hits over the next 8 innings. But they trail 4-3. 1-1, the pitch. Top of the zone, nope, it's above the zone, 2-1. Connor Chisholm, the left fielder's on deck. 2 balls and 1 strike. Leinenbach trying to get a couple more outs here. 2-1. Outside, ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike to count. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Brooks Henderson, the batter. Ball 4, he missed outside. And the winning run is now at first base for the Express here in the bottom of the 9th. A hit by pitch and a walk.
Left fielder number 48, Connor Chisholm.
So now the Express with a double into the gap could possibly win this game if they aren't thrown out at home trying to win it. Chisholm has 2 for 4. He singled his last 2 times. He also has 2 stolen bases. The lefty awaits. Inside to the backstop. Runners are moving up, and they're going to get there safely. A wild pitch, and now second and third with just 1 out. Woodstock's going to have to go infield in here against Chisholm. And call me crazy right here. If I'm Woodstock, I'm putting them on. You set up that force, you load the bases. I don't think you mess with Chisholm, a contact guy. A base hit likely wins the game. Outfield is playing deep, especially the center fielder, Adarowski. 1-0. That's high, 2-0. Let's see if they pitch around him here. Castillo is on deck. Connor Chisholm, the batter. Drew Leinenbach, the pitcher, and an intentional walk will put him on base. The bases are now juiced for the Express.
Right fielder number 9, Eddie Castillo.
And Eddie Castillo will look to be the hero. Brother of Victor Castillo, a huge fan favorite and great player from the Express last season. And now his brother, Eddie Castillo, will step to the plate and try to be the hero. Bases full and 1 out. Step away briefly. All right, bases full of Express. 1 out here. Tying run at third, winning run at second. Strasburg trying to finish the regular season with a victory and with some momentum. Castillo steps in, the pitch. High, ball 1. Here in the inning, Leinenbach has hit a batter. He has walked a batter. He's walked a batter intentionally and gotten the ground out to first. LaSalle at third, Henderson at second, the pitch. Outside, extended outside corner, strike called, 1-1. It's been there all night. Castillo has to know it, even if it isn't necessarily a strike. 1-1 the count. That's high off the catcher's glove, but holding everywhere are the Express base runners. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two one, misses, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Castillo. Woodstock infield is back. Corners are even with the bags. Middle infielders are back trying to turn 2. 3-1 from Leinenbach, the pitch. Ball 4 and we're tied. Just missing outside, ball 4, and this game is tied in the bottom of the 9th. Four to 4 is our score, and the winning run is still at third with 1 out. LaSalle comes in to score after the leadoff hit by pitch. Henderson to third, Chisholm to first. RBI bases loaded walk for Castillo, and here's Carter Schmidt trying to be the hero. Bases full, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. 4-4 is our score. Schmidt awaits the pitch. Inside, just missing, ball 1. The infield is in here for Woodstock. So they are relying on coming to the plate and trying to cut down the winning run at the plate. Woodstock outfield playing relatively deep. The 1-0. High, ball 2. Again, Leinenbach coming in to pitch here in the 9th inning. I don't know if he is a two-way player or not. I have been around the River Bandits, have not seen him on the mound to this point, but here he is, and he's in a tough spot. Meanwhile, Schmidt in a 2-0 count, trying to get the winning run across the plate. The pitch, swing, and it fouled off of him in the box. That looked like it may have been ball 3, but it's fouled off instead, and it's 2-1. Carter Schmidt from Randolph-Macon, his teammate Logan Duff has already been a hero this year for the Express. Now Schmidt trying to do it as well. 4-4 here in the final regular season game of the year, at least for the Express, before the playoffs begin on Thursday night. Strasburg with 1 run here in the 9th so far, trying to make it more than that. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Big hack there. It's 2-2. This is that was a huge pitch there, because if you fall behind 3-1, but instead it's 2-2. Two to Schmidt. And a pop-up foul and out of play will do it again. Again for Schmidt here, all you really have to do, and I'm saying this from the press box behind the plate, elevated above the playing field. You put the ball in the outfield, it should be over. Things you can't do, you can't strike out, you can't pop out in the infield, and you can't hit it back to the infielders. 2-2. And it's popped up in foul territory. Running for it is Hansen. He will not make the catch. He pulled up by the fence and did not get there. And it falls once again. It's still 2-2. So Schmidt will get another chance here. Infield in for Woodstock. 2-2 with 1 out and the bases are juiced. And it's swung on and hit into right. Not deep. The catch is made. Runner is being sent to the plate. Here's the throw, and he is safe at the plate. And the Woodstock River Bandits fall short tonight. Strasburg wins it 5-4. The Express have won their final game of the regular season. And Strasburg ends the regular season with a mark of 23-17. They win it tonight in walk-off fashion on a bang-bang play at the plate at the bottom of the 9th inning. Strasburg victorious in comeback fashion tonight, 5-4. And they carry some much-needed momentum into the postseason that will get started on Thursday night. Strasburg wins it on a sacrifice fly on a shallow fly ball to right field. Good throw from Logan Duffy out there in right, but his throw and the tag by Whitaker was just a little bit too late. And the win is recorded for the Express. Gavin Lill gets the win on the mound. The loss goes to Drew Leinenbach for the River Bandits. Wow, what a ball game this turned out to be here tonight from First Bank Park. Final line score here in this one. For the victorious Strasburg Express, 5 runs on 8 hits and an error. And for the Woodstock River Bandits, 4 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. Strasburg finishes up the regular season at 23-17. Meanwhile, Woodstock falls to 16-22. They still have a few games to be played. We'll see how those are handled in the coming days. Tonight's game lasts 2 hours and 44 minutes, and Strasburg comes from behind after they trailed 4-0 after half an inning. They score 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 2 in the bottom of the 9th to walk off the River Bandits 5-4. Well, tonight's hero, Carter Schmidt, sac fly RBI, got the job done in a 2-strike count. And Strasburg will prepare. They'll have the day off tomorrow and prepare for the playoffs to begin on Thursday night right here at 7 o'clock against either the Winchester Royals or the Newmarket Rebels. Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight here on the 23rd of July in 2024. Strasburg wins it and ends the regular season in style with a walk-off sac fly in the bottom of the 9th. We look forward to talking to you again on Thursday night from Strasburg as the Express will play in a 1-game playoff. The winner moves on to play the Cannons, and the loser will see their season come to an end. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll talk to you soon, Thursday night right here at 7 as Strasburg will host Newmarket or Winchester. Final score, Strasburg 5, Woodstock 4 in the bottom of the 9th, and this is Kyle Gutschall signing off for the 2024 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.